Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Veronika and I am a professional dancer. And today I want to talk with you about dance myths that are completely false. Drop it on the table. Let's talk about it because I'm tired of hearing a lot of, I just want to say a bad word, but I'm not gonna do it. A lot of false, okay? A lot of not true things that people think, when they just think about starting to dance twerk on, or they already tried, they already started, and like, something goes wrong because I don't have that, because there is a problem, because okay? So today we're gonna talk about the myths, that people think that are not true about twerk specifically, okay? And number one, first and obvious, when people just think, when girls specifically think about starting to dance twerk, they think, oh my gosh, I don't have a big butt to start twerking, okay? And this is in my opinion, the biggest mistake that you can think of twerk, okay? Because, first of all, let me tell you my story, if you don't know, somehow, okay? I am Slavic, okay? First of all, I myself started to learn twerking when I was little. I was kind of a kid, okay? I was 13 years old and nobody was dancing twerk in Russia. And if somebody did, they weren't big, they were like super skinny and they were shaking something. I was like, oh my gosh, this is twerk. I never thought that you need to be big, you have to have meat to shake because of my society around, first of all, okay? And second of all, when I grew up a little bit, I was practicing twerk. I started to teach, obviously first in Russia, but then I moved to China. And in China, let me tell you, I think you can imagine, girls are thin, they are skinny, they are like, they are small. But first I was like, I don't know, let's do it, let's see, okay? And I started to teach them, and girl, let me tell you, we never had the problem about meat, we never had the problem about size, okay? The problem was about technique, knees, back, anything, but not body. We never even thought that, you have to be big, okay? Now, sometimes, it's 2026, okay? So everyone knows about twerk, everyone saw videos, obviously, American rappers, YouTube videos, clips, So that's why some students come to me now to my classes and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't do it because I don't have a big butt. Now they think so because they saw, this is how they should do. But obviously, for dancing, for twerk, for choreographers, you don't have to have big butt. And that's it. No problem on this zone, okay? So let's move on to the second problem, to the second myth that people have, and this is, you need to be flexible, okay? Especially, girls that never danced before, they think that the flexibility is the only problem to start dancing, but I don't think so, okay? First of all, it's a lot of different techniques, okay? Obviously, the more flexibility you have, the more amplitude you can have, and the more special tricks you can do. Yes, it helps, but it's not necessarily, you can start, you can learn, you can dance without having any big flexibility. It's the second question, when you already want to be professional, when you want to perform, when you want to do, dancing videos, when you want to do tricks, learn any type of choreographers. Obviously, for any type of dance, flexibility is a big bonus, but it's not necessarily if you just do dancing for yourself and you don't doing crazy tricks, right? And who needs that? For example, I have pretty good flexibility, but I can't say I use that because I don't do tricks. I'm too old for that, okay? I already done it. I already cracked my back. I already did everything, almost broke my bones because I was doing tricks. Not now. Girl, calm down. Now we just enjoy, dance, and don't hurt ourselves, okay? Okay. So the next myth is that people think that twerking is easy, A lot of people, they're like, when they want to start dancing and they never danced before. You know, they choose twerk because they think that this is the easiest type of dance they can learn. This is something they can start from and then go to something more difficult, to hip hop, for example. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I came to twerk from a lot of different dance styles in my already backpack. Okay, I already had a lot of experience with more difficult, you know, dance styles like ballet. How about that? Yeah, or doesn't matter. I just had a lot of experience and so many years of experience dancing different styles when I came to twerking. Okay, and also I have a lot of students that they do only twerking, and that's why they cannot go further. They cannot learn choreographies good, they cannot do bigger amplitude, they cannot freestyle, they cannot do something interesting. And some people, they want to be teachers as well after. And this is when you see that they are not professional, when they just learned one style of dance, which is twerking, and they're like, I'm gonna be a twerk teacher now. But actually, unfortunately, it's not enough, okay? Even if you don't want to be a dance teacher, yeah, and if you want to have really improved body, especially, you know, if you're young and you want to have fun, you want to do something beautiful and you want to make videos, you should learn any other type of dancing. And you cannot take 3 classes of twerk and be saying that, you know, you can twerk and you know how to dance. Unfortunately, twerk is like any other type of style that you have to learn for a while, and it takes different time for every different person. That's it. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just how it is. You know, twerking is not easy, and people mistakenly think that this is. Okay. And the last one, the last myth people think about twerking, that only young girls can learn how to twerk. That is not true. Absolute false. Why? Because I don't even know how to explain you, because to me it's like, how age is, you know, even a question about when you want to do something that you want to do. Okay, there is no age gap that you have to, and it's not even, you know, about your body. Your body can be much better at your late, I don't know, just later life. Your body can be better at 35 than your body was at 18, because a lot of people, okay, for example, me, I was drinking a lot, you know, and I was just messy. I was smoking, I was doing everything, and my health and my body is much better now. Okay, some people, they're like had surgeries later on than before, so their body is just looks better and they can start twerking. Okay, and yeah, I don't see any problem, you know. Now we see people going to the gym, you know, at every age. They doing even crazy lifting, you know, they doing like I don't even know how to do that, but they do at 60, 50, whatever, yeah. So age obviously it cannot be a problem, because dancing is not like a gym. Gym helps your muscles and it gets you dopamine after the training, but dancing gets you dopamine the whole process, when you're learning and after, because it's enjoyment. You listen to music, you do something that you enjoy, and specifically when you already have some knowledges and you can just dance and enjoy. So age cannot be a problem to be happy at any time of your life. So I personally really suggest twerking, because this is what I do for already long time. Okay, because I'm not young. I'm not that young. Okay, so yeah, that was hopefully that was useful for you, and I'm waiting for you on my classes, online or offline. Love you so much. Bye bye.